Hey guys, it's me, Debbie. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have a treat for you. See this big stock pot I have here? I'm going to be making some homemade chicken broth. But the thing I want to show you is what I do with the chicken after I make the chicken broth. You don't have to waste that chicken, okay? Especially when you're trying to save money, time, and you want to have fun in the kitchen with your kids. Unfortunately, mine are not here with me today, but anyway, we're gonna have a good time in the kitchen today, okay? So again, I have this big stock pot here. I have a whole chicken right here. It's been soaking in water and vinegar and rinse. And I'm gonna put the, some people may wait till the water is boiling to add the chicken. I am choosing not to because I don't want to splash myself because I know me, plus I gotta measure how much water in there. Okay, there is absolutely too much water, so I'm going to pour some off. Okay, here we go. So the chicken is submerged in the water. Maybe I need a bigger pot. I do have big pots. Maybe, no. Alright guys, the chicken is submerged in the water. I'm going to put this on the stove and on medium heat. I'm going to do this slowly. I don't want to burn nothing up. And then I'll come back and show you the rest of the ingredients, okay? I'm going to put that slowly on medium heat. Here I have celery, of course, carrots. I have an onion. I need a few fresh garlic cloves. I have green onion. And I have thyme and celery. There's a few dry ingredients I'm going to add. When we get over to the stove, I will show you those. But while I'm waiting on the water to boil with the chicken, I'm going to prepare this stuff. You don't have to be pretty about it. You cut them in chunks. Make sure you clean your vegetables though. Just a few big chunks. Whoops. I love making homemade chicken broth, usually low sodium, because I love having chicken broth for cooking, you know. I haven't made some beef broth, I realize, in a while, so I'm gonna do that soon, hopefully. I have so much going on. And the carrots, I'm not even going to peel the carrots, I'm just going to scrub them. I'm just going to scrub them. I'm not going to peel them. Just big chunks. For the onion, it's not quite a whole onion. I needed to use up this. Well, I just used a small piece off of it this morning. I was making some scrambled eggs for the kids. I taught them how to put onions, saute onions into the scrambled eggs, so they love that. So guys, while I'm doing this, let me tell you some of the things you can use with that chicken. What I'm gonna do is, once the broth is done, once I add everything in the broth, I'm gonna let it cook for about an hour. Once the broth is done, I'm going to remove the chicken, let it cool as much as I can, and then shred the chicken. I like to use that in things like we're doing tonight. We're going to make some barbecue chicken, what do you call them things? Barbecue chicken tacos. I've also used the chicken in quesadilla. I've also used the chicken in my homemade gumbo. There is so much you can do with that chicken instead of wasting it. And so if you're also a mom or a person who does meal preps, you can always shred that chicken, make your homemade chicken broth, shred the chicken and bag it in Ziploc bags and freeze it, because I don't think I'm going to be using all that chicken tonight because, two of my adults are gone and I only have 2 at home now, and one of them will be at work until 1 a.m. or later in the morning, so when she come home, she won't be eating. I usually have her food, have a packaged food for her to take to to work, which she did. I made some potatoes and sausage this morning, and she took that to work. But when she comes home, she usually doesn't want to eat that late unless it's some fruits or vegetables. So I'm learning to cook for less now. Today is my husband's birthday, Veterans Day, and he's at work. I am not very happy with him. But I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful either. No, I'm not happy. I'm sorry. You should be at home. Let me cook his favorite meal for him. Okay, so this is our fresh ingredients besides the thyme and the rosemary, guys. So I'm gonna just wait a while because we have some time for the pot to boil, and then we're gonna add these ingredients. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy this one. Okay, guys, so here is the chicken in the water where we are right now. So to this, I'm going to add my vegetables. I hope you do better than I did this time, engaging the pot in the water. Okay, I'm going to add to this. I don't like to add salt to my chicken broth. Like I told you, when I cook, I like to gauge my salt. So I have some whole pimento seeds here. I'm going to add just a few in there. I'm going to add some black pepper. If you have whole peppercorn, I recommend that. Some thyme. I had to step away because every time I handle black pepper, I need to sneeze. Okay, let me get my tongs. I'm going to add some onion powder. This is cloves. I have some whole cloves. Oh yeah, the chicken bouillon cube. I'm adding one of this in there, absolutely. And I'm going to slowly cook this for 1 hour, just like that, guys. And when we come back, I will be preparing to make the barbecue chicken, which will include, you know, some vegetables I'm going to use in there. And then we'll take the chicken out and put it to cool off and start to shred it. Okay, guys? So guys, it's been about 1 hour and 15 minutes. The broth has been cooking. So I did go ahead, what I didn't show you before, I added a nice thick sprig of rosemary. I don't know how I forgot that. So what I'm trying to do here, guys, is to take the chicken out of the pot. Doesn't matter if those things fall because I'm going to strain the broth. So I'm going to let the chicken cool off for a bit. The broth has to totally cool. And then I can strain that and put this into mason jars, or I like to store jars like, you know, spaghetti jars, things like those. I like to store them. Some of them, you don't want to fill up your kitchen with them too much. You can get a bit crazy. But I like to keep a few of them on hand for storage. So this is going to cool off and then I can strain it. But we're going to focus on the chicken. I'm going to let the chicken sit for a few minutes, cool off a bit. And then I'm going to shred the chicken and we're going to make some, I'm going to save some of it, but I'm going to make a little bit right now, some barbecue chicken for some tacos. Okay, so we'll be back when it's time to get started with the chicken. I probably already will have it shredded, and then we'll get started. Okay guys, so the chicken is cooled down, so I'm gonna shred some of the chicken now and start on the barbecue. Here I have this pan over here with about a tablespoon of olive oil and a half a stick of butter. I have that on low to give me enough time for the chicken. So I'm removing the skin off the chicken. Guys, you don't have to use a whole chicken. It's all up to you. You can use chicken breast, and I recommend if you use chicken breast, use the split chicken breast, the one that still has the bone in it, rather than the boneless skinless chicken breast. Boneless skinless chicken breast seem to dry out real easily. Even though I cook with it, I'm not a big fan of it. It's my family's preference, so you know, I rather buy the split chicken breast with the bone in it. Or you can decide to use maybe one of those with leg and thigh if you like dark meat like most people do. I mean, it's filled with so much more flavor, I think. So, okay, I'm just going to cut this up, shred it as small as I want it. Put this bowl over here. It's a little bit warm, so there is so many different recipes you can make with this shredded chicken right here. I hope to bring as many to them as I possibly can. Tonight, like I said, we're making barbecue chicken tacos. You can make quesadillas with it instead of tacos. I've used it in seasoned rice, the shredded chicken and seasoned rice. Use it in gumbo. Or you can use it in your chicken soup. I know I don't always do this when I make chicken broth, because sometimes, you know, when you buy the whole chicken, I like to take the bone in the back off and save that and make, wow, this is hot still, and use that to make my chicken broth. It's all about conserving, saving money. Ooh. Because I mean, when you bake a whole chicken, nobody's eating that back, unless you're from Jamaica and make your curry chicken back, you know. So, this is still hot. I need a fork or something. And my husband and kids are not a fan of dark meat like I am. These are the only times I can get away with it, and things like this. They love their chicken breasts. It's like when I make a whole chicken, everybody expects to get the 2 breasts. I'm like, there's only so much breast in one chicken, you know. Whew. Ow, yes guys, this is still so hot. Please be careful. I'm just tired. Today's Saturday and I have done so much today. I'm still finishing up laundry. Okay guys, so to the olive oil and butter over here, I have a few fresh vegetables I'm going to add to it before I add the chicken. And what I have is, I have a 1 onion that I diced, 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, it's not even hot yet. And then I have some jalapeno that I diced with the seeds into. I have fresh ginger that I'm looking for, but today is not the day. So I'm going to use a little bit of ginger powder. I rather fresh ginger, but I don't feel like digging that fridge and look for it right now, because I tried and I didn't see it, so I just stopped. I turn up the heat a little bit so we can get to that. If you want to use bell peppers and such in there, I chose not to. If you want to add some bell peppers in there for additional flavor or color, go right ahead. This would be good if you made homemade chicken and dumpling. Wow, this would be perfect because guess that's the season we're in right now, you know. I'm a big fan of, when it comes to season, especially this season, I like the food for this season. Soups, porridges, gumbo, stews, chili. Oh yeah, this would be also, which I'm making some chicken chili, not quite sure when. But this would be also good to add to the chicken chili. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make the chicken chili sooner than I think, and I'll add whatever left over to the chicken chili. Guys, if you have any questions when you watch these videos, please don't hesitate to ask if you need any help with anything. I'm also open for suggestions as long as they're, you know, done with kindness and love. I see too many of this hateful stuff on other people's YouTube channels. It's just crazy. Somebody tried to do something good and how people can be so vicious, attack people they don't know. Ouch. Saute it now. So good. The jalapeno, you can add any hot pepper you have. You can even use hot sauce. It doesn't have to be hot pepper. I mean, it doesn't have to be fresh pepper. If you have, you know, cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes, that's fine too. I won't be making a lot of this because, like I said, my daughter Jade, who's home with me, she just made tacos, but she used ground beef. She said she doesn't want barbecue chicken, so she used ground beef. I was trying to be a little healthy, but she's in this phase where she thinks she's trying to put on weight. So just leave her be. I'm trying to get all of this bone shape on me, right? Aww. Okay, so I think I got all the chicken. I'm going to add the jalapenos in here. And for the tacos, I made some coleslaw, and I have cheese. So coleslaw and cheese. Particularly, I'm trying to stay away from cheese. So more than likely I'm just going to use cauliflower mine and no cheese. I'm not going to let my chicken wing go to waste. I love chicken wings too much. My husband and I fight about that because he does not understand. Oops, he does not understand how people eat chicken wings. That man crazy. Here. My poor husband swear that chicken wing is a waste of his money. I don't know where he get that foolishness from. Okay, so to this, I'm gonna add it to this pan here. I didn't add any salt. If you remember, I made the chicken broth low sodium, so I may need some salt. I don't know yet. Here I'm gonna add a pinch of ground ginger because I can't find my fresh ginger. Just a pinch, just a pinch. Of course, I need black pepper. Oh, Jesus, he said he need to get me a spice rack. I hope you get it for me this Christmas. A little black pepper. Probably add more once I put the chicken in there. And a little bit of cinnamon powder. Oops. And this time I am using store-bought barbecue sauce. I just wanted to spruce it up a bit. I'm going to combine these for about a minute or so, and then I'm going to start adding some chicken in there. Look at this, guys. This is from one whole chicken. There is so much you could do with this. So much. Okay, I'm just gonna cook half and I'm gonna leave a half for another recipe. I'm not sure what. When I do, I will be sure to let you know. Probably the chicken chili this week. Depends on the weather. I mean, when you come across this video, I know most of my viewers right now, you're in Florida. So you understand what I mean about this weather. Man, this is the one thing I hate about Florida. I want my seasons to change. The foods that I love the most, I don't get to enjoy as much because I'm in Florida. The clothes I love to wear, let's not even mention that. Last night a friend of mine showed me on Facebook these two coats and I'm like, oh my God. I showed my husband, he said, where you going to wear this? Because he's from Montana, so he know about some real coats. He said, where you going? What am I supposed to waste my money and get this for? Where you going to wear that? I'm like, you know I get cold easily, so I'm good. He said, no. So guys, I'm going to taste this and see what I might need or... Oh, my God. Well, guys, you don't need no salt unless you do. This thing is so full of flavor, and I'm sure it's because the chicken was cooking, you know, making the chicken broth. This thing is so filled with flavor. I promise you, you are going to enjoy, guys. I hope this video came out good because this is just, oh my god. Not only do you get a great meal idea, you also get a money saving idea. So guys, again, like I told you, all I want to do is to bring value to you. I want to thank you so much for your support, for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss a video. Ooh, thank you so much for watching. You have a phenomenal day. God bless.